The first one is the Congo area. It's originally a mango swamp, and then because of the government's development, it made way for residential area and recreation activities. Yeah, then the second one is the BKE. Because of the building of the expressway, it causes fragmentation. So fragmentation means like different parts of like, because when you build the expressway in the center, and then there's like different people want to get to different places. So more roads will be built, which causes fragmentation. So when this occurs, habitat are being destroyed and the species are endangered. One of the examples is the monkey and all the monkey. Yeah, these two is like quite bad. Yeah.
How many monkeys are there in Singapore? How many species?
20.
Species!
Species. I only know one of the species got 20.
I got that on video.
And then the last one is the concept animal. This is one of the good effort because of the publicity, it causes like a hot international development. And this is like one of the first and like the only one in Singapore that the government decided to stop the development. And this became like a success example for future preservation movements for the other environment activists.
Okay, one question. Okay, why do you think that there are always these kind of problems surfacing?
Which problem?
Yeah, the ones that you have just described. Why are there all these problems that keep surfacing? Yeah, but why do you think that the government does not bring it up, or do they even consider it? For example, let's take example the IRR resort. Sorry? Correct. But do you know what happened to the IRR resort? There was something that was done for the IRR resort to so-called calm people down about the things.
Yeah, transplanting of corals.
Yeah. Have you heard about that?
No.
Okay, so what does that prove again? What does that prove again?
Then what do you feel will happen if the coral does not start?
Yes.
What would think happen?
Some may die.
Yeah.
Okay, the problem is corals, they can transplant the corals, right?
Yeah.
So what? I mean, corals is only a part of the ecosystem. What is the consequences of that? Okay, let's say 90% of the corals survive the transplant. But what is the consequence of the place there?
The food chain of the place, because other animals may feed on.
Yes, correct, exactly. Because as much as you can transfer something, for in this case corals, you can not transfer the ecosystem. The fishes are still there, the seagrass are still there, the predators, the food, the shrimps, the plankton are all still there. You cannot transfer that. It's the same for a lot of other animals and plants. As much as you can transfer the animal to another location, the environment is not the same. So there are consequences is that. And this is a common problem that people do not recognize. They think that, oh, we solved the biggest problem that you can see there, which is the corals, because they don't move, they don't run. So we solve that and we assume that other people do not think about it. But there are people who think beyond that.
There's only the minority.
Correct. That's another problem because of ignorance. And of course people not knowing that there are things there.
But can we say that the government has done its best? Because I mean, after all, it has to develop. So whether or not they transplant the corals, eventually the space will still have to be developed. So at least the corals are safe. If we cannot save all corals, at least part of it are safe. Can we say that they have done their best?
Well, I mean, they did what they could to so-called pacify people lah. So yeah, I mean, it's true lah. They have done whatever they can. They cannot transplant the ecosystem, that's for sure.
But can we assume that they have done the best for conservation efforts, not just to pacify people?
Wow. It depends on